Cargill?
Never heard of it? It's the capital of Araziel. At least if you ask the civilized people.
Let me guess, you did neither?
Hands up. Guilty. Some rich snob had hired me back then to bring him a totem from one of the camps of the Free People. That is, the Arazelians who worship their ancestors' gods, instead of the Lightborn, and live as nomads. No idea how much you know about Araziel, but the Free People have been in conflict with the civilized people, who do worship the Lightborn for centuries now. Assassinations, blood feuds, and so on. The usual if two sides both believe they know it all better. Anyway, obviously this job of mine originated from that feud. The totem belonged to a free tribe, and the snob wanted it in order to publicly defile it. So I got it for him.
What? And you didn't feel remorse?
Oh, why, of course. I still cried myself to sleep months after that. Seriously, why should I? Both the free and civilized are so eager to bash each other's heads in. It's not like one defiled totem, more or less, would have made any difference.
And I guess those two Arazelian women were of the Free People.
Correct. And I was a little drunk and a little lonely, if you get what I mean. Have you ever seen a pure-blooded Arazelian woman in her 20s? It's really hard to say no to that. In any case, as you already noticed, the whole thing went down differently than expected. My face made acquaintances with a table leg and 4 absolutely untender women's feet and hands. And of course the totem was gone, together with all my clothing and money. I guess I had that coming somehow. That's what happens if you ask your loins rather than your head in the wrong situations.
Noted. They took your clothing?
Yeah.
Fair enough, I suppose that's all you need for the reply. Well, harsh luck, I guess.
That's one way to put it. But anyway, how does the saying go? A truly beautiful face can never be tarnished.
Good to see it hasn't cost you your modesty.
Facts remain facts.
You got around quite a bit before you came back here, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Why do you ask?
So much to do, so little time.
Which countries have you been to?
Now, aren't you inquisitive? Let me think. I spent most of my time abroad in Kira, and also a couple of years on the Isles of Kile. And there was this mission that led me to Maiar Aranath once.
You've been to Maiar Aranath? Isn't that land deserted?
Yeah, it is. I was there with a group of mercenaries. We were hired to get something from a tower in the old capital. Not a nice spot of earth, truly. There's this fog everywhere, and with every step you take, you have to be careful the swamps don't get the better of you. But of course, that's also what makes it exciting.
What was it like in Calais?
Oof. Different. As beautiful as the Isles are, there's always this feeling of rush and competition. Have you ever heard of the game penny? On Kile, it's not a crime if a merchant tries to cheat a customer. It's the customer's fault if he doesn't see the fraud. But if he does, the merchant owes him a token penny. Bizarre, isn't it? But over there, it's common practice.
Okay. Tell me something about Kira.
What am I, a traveling tome? I'm afraid I'm not a very good storyteller. But Kira's great. The people there are so much freer in their way of thinking. There are the great bazaars, the palaces of the merchant lords, and the fortress of the mages' circles. But you just have to see it for yourself someday.
What made you come back to Enderal?
That's a good question. I suppose in the end, it was just a hunch I had. Plus, all these civil wars in other countries didn't exactly invite one to stay.
What is it like to live as a traveling mercenary? I figure it must be quite hard.
Well, I guess that depends on where you're standing. Of course, times can be tough, especially if you come to a new city or even country where you know nobody. But if you're good at what you do, which I am, there's always work, everywhere. And yeah, I don't eat God's tongue for breakfast, but it was always enough for a roof over my head when I wanted, and some other earthly pleasures. That's what life's all about, isn't it? Keep your chin up.
Yeah, let's go.
Wonderful. Here, this is the place where the aged man's manor is supposed to be. Lead on. I'll follow you.
Okay.
So much to do, so little time.
All the way down there. Hopefully you can keep up with me. I guess he must be fighting the bear. He's down. Why do they know? Why are they not numbered again?
Way too easy.
At least he can't die. I need to lose their focus before I can heal. detect me. I guess I need to stay here quiet to heal. There's this other one. There he is. Yeah, I had to just go up the ladder that was up there. It's supposedly a known bug, so they made it that if you just climb the ladder, he'll be up there when you get up there. Almost at the corner. I don't think he needs it anymore. Not spiders. A bit rude. There we go. I wouldn't say it's better or worse. The story's completely different. The armor and weapons have less points to them. So I think Skyrim, those old rusty, well, the worst arrows are like, are they 8 damage? In this, they are 4 damage. These ones are normally 6 in Skyrim, where they're 6 in this, 12 in Skyrim. Or they're on 7. They're usually 10, they're 6 here. They're 5. So the weapons are weaker. But what I know of the story so far, it's pretty good. Are they wooden people? I probably shouldn't ride my horse much further. The graphics are the same. They may be better if you had it with your version, because this version of Enderal, you need... Well, there's 2 versions of Enderal. One for the version of Skyrim I've got, and one for the version of Skyrim you've got. Depending which version of Skyrim you have, to which version of Enderal you download. Because you need to own Skyrim first. Where's my friend? My friend might need to be with me to be able to progress. Why is he still all the way back here? Is he stuck on stairs again?
Huh? Keep your chin up.
You gonna follow? Come on. I can't even do the Skyrim trick of waiting an hour. Because you can't just wait. You'd need a bed. course, this is a new area and I haven't been around here, so I don't know where any beds are or anything. Wonder if I jumped off here into the water, whether I'd survive. Not gonna try it. That looks like a big man's face.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
The reason I'm exploring is because you're not following. It's supposed to be nighttime when we go there anyway, so. Or evening. All the skeletons in this are much harder as well. They were using steel arrows. What got me? Another archer. Anything here I want? There's a bed here. So while I'm here, I'm gonna rest for an hour. I don't know why I opened the second menu. Now, can I find Jaspar? And hopefully he's not in the same spot.
Ah, there you are. Let's push on.
Where are you? And you're in the same spot.
Huh? Keep your chin.
There's a command I know that, well, I know of a command existing that allows you to teleport a character to you.